I want you to picture something for a moment. Imagine that every single day is a blank canvas in front of you. In your hand, there's a brush. That brush is your choices. The real question is, what will you paint? Every new day is a fresh chance to be better, a chance to sharpen your abilities, upgrade your thinking, and raise your life to a higher level. But it doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't just work out. You have to make it happen on purpose. One of the greatest lessons I've learned is this. Success is simply a handful of small disciplines practiced day after day. Failure is the opposite. A handful of small errors in judgment, repeated day after day. The difference is found in the little things. The small improvements you decide to make daily. Not huge, dramatic changes, but tiny shifts that add up over time until your whole life looks different. There are several key areas you can improve every day. Not as a strict checklist, not as pressure, but as direction for your growth. Let's start with your attitude. Your attitude is far more powerful than it looks. It's not just how you feel. It's the lens you see the world through. It's how you step into problems, how you deal with challenges, how you treat people, and how people respond to you. Your attitude is like a magnet. It either pulls in opportunities or pushes them away. Think about someone who is always negative, always complaining no matter how good life actually is. How much success do they attract? Not very much. Their negative attitude builds a wall between them and the chances life gives them. Now think of someone with a positive, hopeful spirit. People enjoy being around them. They want to help them. They want to see them win. Doors tend to open for them. If you improve your attitude just a little each day, a bit more optimism, a bit more patience, a bit more gratitude, you'll start to notice doors that were always there. You just couldn't see them before. Attitude doesn't transform overnight. It grows slowly, like a muscle. Today you focus on being more thankful. Tomorrow you practice staying calm under stress. The next day you look for solutions instead of replaying the problems. Each day, you place a small brick in the foundation of a stronger attitude. And when that foundation changes, everything else starts to change with it. Your work, your relationships, your health, your results. Now think about your communication. Almost everything in life involves communication. Talking to a friend, negotiating a deal, solving a problem with your family. Communication is right in the middle of it. The better you are at expressing yourself and understanding others, the stronger your relationships become, the smoother your work becomes, and the more influence you gain. And communication is not just talking. Some of the best communicators don't talk much at all. They listen. They listen carefully. They listen with empathy. They listen to understand, not just to reply. Good communication is a two-way flow. You share your ideas clearly, and you truly hear the ideas of others. This can be improved every day. Today you might practice really listening without interrupting. Tomorrow you might focus on speaking clearly, without attacking or blaming. Another day, you might work on finding better words to express how you feel. Day by day, you smooth out the rough edges of your communication style, and you become someone people want to listen to. And here's the real power. When you communicate better, you influence more. You lead more effectively. You inspire people to take action. Think how many misunderstandings, conflicts, and disappointments come from poor communication. Now imagine how many of those you could prevent by improving this skill just a little every day. Next, think about self-discipline. Self-discipline is the bridge between your goals and your results. It's the ability to keep going when you don't feel like it, to do what needs to be done even when it's uncomfortable, even when no one is watching. Without self-discipline, success is impossible. You can have amazing ideas, big dreams, and all the talent in the world, but if you don't follow through, nothing changes. Self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. You don't have to start big. Today, you get up a little earlier. Tomorrow, you exercise even if you're tired. The next day, you focus on your work without checking your phone every few minutes. These small acts may seem tiny, but together they form a powerful pattern. Discipline is not just about willpower. It's also about habits. When something becomes a habit, it requires less energy. It becomes automatic. So part of developing discipline is building habits that support your goals. If you make it a habit to read a few pages of a good book every day, you no longer depend on motivation. The habit carries you forward. Another key area is your mindset, especially your beliefs about yourself. Many people are held back not by the world outside, but by the beliefs inside. I can't do this. I've never done it before. I'm not good enough. These are just thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. Each day, you can gently replace a limiting belief with a more empowering one. Instead of, I can't do this, I'm learning how to do this. Instead of, I'll never be successful, I'm moving toward success. A small shift in language, repeated daily, changes how you see yourself, and that changes what you're willing to attempt. Now consider how you handle your time. Time is the one resource every person on earth receives in equal amounts. The difference is in how we use it. Time is precious. Once it's gone, you never get it back. So if you want to create a meaningful life, you need to learn to manage your time wisely. And that, too, is something you can improve every day. Today, you might focus on choosing your top priorities instead of doing everything at once. Tomorrow, you work on cutting out one major distraction. Another day, you practice saying no to what doesn't match your goals. Every small improvement in time management compounds over time. Soon, you're getting more of the right things done in less time, and you feel less overwhelmed. One of the simplest habits is to start your day with a clear plan. Ask yourself, what truly matters today? What are the most important tasks? What can I delegate or delete? And don't just plan your work, plan your rest. You can't run nonstop. If you never recharge, you burn out. Smart time management includes both action and recovery. Now think about your knowledge. The world is changing constantly. If you're not learning, you're slowly falling behind. The more you know, the more you can do. The more you can do, the more value you can offer. The more value you offer, the more opportunities and rewards come back to you. So learning must become a daily practice. Read, listen, study. Today, you read a short article about your field. Tomorrow, you listen to a talk about personal growth. Another day, you work through a lesson or a course. Each small investment in learning adds to your inner capital. Real education doesn't end at school. In many ways, that's where it truly begins. Formal schooling can give you a living. Self-education
can give you a fortune in money, in experiences, in fulfillment. Let's talk about your finances. Money isn't just something that happens to you. Your financial life is something you build. Just like your health or your skills, it needs attention and improvement every day. Most people know how to earn money. Far fewer know how to manage it. That's why many live under constant stress, no matter how much they make. But you can improve your finances step by step. Today, you simply track your spending to see where your money is going. Tomorrow, you sketch a simple budget so you're living within your means. Another day, you put aside a small part of your income for savings or investing. Small financial decisions, repeated over time, create